FLEXISAF Foundation is a non-profit that provides educational opportunities for less privileged children in Nigeria, and we've been operating in the space for over 4 years now in more than 7 states across the country.
Now, what is the purpose of this work for education?
So because we realize education is not getting the attention that it deserves in this country, we believe that there is a lot of resources being pumped into the space, but there is no accountability, enough accountability. For example, from the Universal Basic Education Commission, over the past 2 years, we've had that more than $500 million from UBEC, both from sponsors and from the funding, are being pumped. So why are we hearing more than 10 million children out of school? We think this is not proper and there should be a reason for it. Another reason is we have a lot of international donors and partners coming to bring in their efforts together, but where is the coordination? How can I be in the space and say I'm supporting more than 20,000 children and somebody else is supporting more than 20,000 and I don't know them, they don't know me? Does that mean that the Federal Ministry of Education is not maintaining a database of those people? So we want proper coordination also from major education stakeholders of efforts that are channeled towards out-of-school children. So the Accelerated Education Program, it has been rolled out recently. The bill has been passed by the National Council of Education in 2019 in their last meeting at Port Harcourt. So Accelerated Basic Education Program is a compressed program for over 8 children who have never had the chance to be in school. So these children are taken in a community-based learning center and they are given accelerated education for 3 years. After 3 years, they are able to have a certificate equivalent to the junior secondary level certificate, that's JSCE. Yes, so and we've been running this initiative for some time now. We have several children who have benefited from it. So after some time, the children that are able to be mainstreamed into formal school have been mainstreamed. You see some of those children here. You can even call them and actually get to talk to them. They've been through our accelerated learning program for 1 year, and then after 1 year, they've been mainstreamed directly into primary 4. That means that the accelerated education program provides education equivalent to primary 1, 2, 3. I think education access is everybody's mandate. You can't say that, okay, I work in the health sector or I'm in the private sector and I'm not going to contribute towards helping kids get access to education. At least, even if you cannot take your resources to go and take those kids back to school, then you should be able to give a voice. That's why we're here. We're inviting people for the work for education. Come and give a voice for education so that all these children that do not have access to education. If they are not taken to school and they are left like that, it is a time bomb and it can explode. We're already suffering a lot of problems because children are not accessing education. We have banditry, terrorism, kidnapping all over the place. Imagine if we prioritize education in this country, so many of our problems are going to vanish.
We believe that education is the bedrock of every nation. And if every child, irrespective of where they are in Nigeria, get educated, it means that this would help reduce social vices across Nigeria. Today, girls are being raped because they're hawking on the streets. Today, girls are being abused because they don't have opportunity to go to school. We believe that schools provide a safe space for girls to meet their potentials in life. And we believe that for Nigeria to attain the Sustainable Development Goal, every child must get timely and quality education in Nigeria. It is worrisome that today we have over 10 million out-of-school children. But mind you, it used to be over 14 million. It shows that we've made some level of progress, but it's not enough. It is only enough when there is no child that is out of school. But I want to use this opportunity to call our executive governors in the state, because we know that schools belong to the states and local government. As local authority and state authority, we must collaborate with the federal government, but most importantly, we must join our effort with civil society, traditional institution and religious institution to ensure that no girl or no child is out of school. And I believe that the actions and responsibility starts from our state executive governors. One, to ensure that they provide matching grants to the Universal Basic Education Fund. Two, that they invest this money to build infrastructure and consolidate on the school feeding program, because we've seen that with the school feeding program, there's been increase in enrollment, and this would help us ensure that no child is on the street hawking instead of being in school.
Us at Modern Shelter, it's an honor for us to be associated with FLEXISAF. As we all know, Nigeria has the highest amount of children out of school. So we encourage other people to come up with initiatives with foundations that support children to go back to school, to sponsor kids to go back to school. It's an honor. Basically, it's as John Dewey said, education is not preparation for life. Education is life itself. So without education, there's no life, basic. It's a basic necessity, it's a basic right, it's a basic right of every individual. So what we do expect from the government is support individuals just as FLEXISAF to come together to provide for these kids to enroll in school.
Education is something that's very, very close to my heart, and basically I feel it's something that is everybody's responsibility. A lot of the issues we face globally, coming back home, especially in Nigeria, we're facing because of the absence of education. And I sincerely believe that if each and every one of us could do just our little bit, the country will be in a better place. So I thank FLEXISAF very much, FLEXISAF Foundation, for this initiative. And I urge everybody that did come here and everybody that's able to hear of this to just make a commitment. I feel if you're not doing anything about education in this country, then you're part of the problem that we're facing in this country. So please just make the effort and do what you can in whatever little way.